Good morning, you guys. Rashida Strober here, the world's first and only dark skin activist. I want to ask, excuse me, Black YouTube, not to come onto my channel and steal and plagiarize my original, unique ideas that I started surrounding, excuse me, guys, colorism, dark skin and light skin, and darkism. People on YouTube have been stealing from me for years, and it really started in 2015 after I went viral for calling out Kendrick Lamar's darkism. Black people did not know how to take me. They did not know what the hell I was talking about. They said, what the hell is a dark skin activist? People made videos about me and monetized me. I never got paid for it. And after doing all of that, Black females on YouTube created channels stealing and plagiarizing my original work. You can do your own research and you'll find out everything that I'm saying is true. But just to give a brief history, I started dark skin activism in 1998 before there was YouTube, social media, and reality TV. And dark skin activism is the first platform in history to fight to end colorism. The first, there is no other. Cola Booth, who I always love to give credit to, she's the only other person that started some form of dark skin advocacy either with me or before me. The rest of these Black women that are talking about light skin and dark skin and colorism now, you're stealing. You are. And make no mistake about it, I will tell you this to your face. But letting people know that they're stealing and plagiarizing from me, I'm going to tell you on YouTube before I start my lives. I've written more books on dark skin than anybody in the world. Those books include How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, which is actually the first motivational book for dark skinned females. Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, which you can download for free if you go to my website, thecharcoalbrand.com, thecharcoalbrand.com. Once again, thecharcoalbrand.com. My other books include Token Dark Girl, The It Dark Girl of the Moment, my other books include A Dark Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober story, and that's an audio book that you can actually find right here on YouTube that I release for free. And again, people, they didn't say thank you. They just decided that they wanted to, steal and take from me. That's what they did. But every time I go live, y'all, I have to let it be known. I have to let it be known that this is what has happened to me, because when people do bad stuff to you, you should talk about it. You shouldn't just let people get away with doing bad stuff to you. You should call it out and let everybody know that will listen that, hey, somebody's done something bad to me and this is what it is. And that's pretty much where I'm coming from, and that's what I'm doing. But you guys could do your research on me and you will find that I'm the originator. I've even had people try to steal my brand name, which is Dark Skin Activist, calling other people dark skin activists. And right now, I'm dealing with some legalities around that. But that's pretty much what it is. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist. Without me, nobody on YouTube, reality TV would be talking about light skin and dark skin. You wouldn't, because you didn't care about it, Black women, and you know you didn't. You didn't care about it before you figured out that you can make some money off of it or get some publicity for yourself. That's when you started to care. But before there was social media, you didn't care about talking about your dark skin, and y'all know y'all didn't. And I will, again, be clear. I will let these people know this to their face. This is not just for YouTube. I'm very serious, because this is my creation, and I'm not going to sit back and just allow other people to steal without raising my voice and saying something. So with that being said, once again, my website, you can go to thecharcoalbrand.com, thecharcoalbrand.com. Also, make a donation to my campaign. If you have not donated, please go and donate. My Cash App is $Rashidalala, $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. My GoFundMe is also up. You can go to my GoFundMe by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. And I'm looking for someone to make a $600 donation so that the campaign can reach its short-term goal to get to that $12,000 mark. So somebody please go and make a donation to my GoFundMe. My GoFundMe is easily found by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. And right now it's at $600 away, just $600. And I'm going to put the link inside the chat. Good morning, Sora. I'm putting the link inside the chat box for the GoFundMe so you guys can go there very easily and make a donation. And I would really appreciate that. I'm going to continue to push the donation platforms throughout this live. What's on my heart this morning is a fact that people, Black people, I don't think sometimes we don't even pay attention to it. You know how certain things exist, like you know that the air is out there, but you don't really pay attention to it until it gets really, really cold or really, really hot. I think with this beauty concept, Black people don't seem to understand. And I think that we are probably one of the groups of people that really don't focus on or understand that Black women, or for women in general, first of all, for women in general, beauty is their most important asset. And for some reason, I don't think that Black people really realize that. We don't really understand that. We operate off of the premise daily. We see it in operation every single day. I've seen it in operation for all the days I've been on this earth. That being pretty, having beauty is an asset. I see it in a multiplicity of ways, in the way that people get treated, in the access to opportunities, in the husbands and the boyfriends that they have. And I'm talking about the husbands and boyfriends that have means and that do things for them in a financial sense. Why do people always want to act like a man isn't supposed to, when it comes down to, if a dark-skinned woman talks about this, y'all want to act like a man doesn't do things for a woman financially, but it's second nature when you get with a white woman or a light-skinned woman or a biracial woman. It's second nature. But when a dark-skinned woman brings it up, it's like, you're a gold digger. What are you talking about? No, I'm calling it out because I see it. Fact of the matter is, beauty is the most important asset. And let me say this from the outset. Good morning. Good morning. Let me say this from the outset, y'all. I am not saying that there are not other assets that are very important for a woman. That's not what I'm saying, because there are other assets that are very important for a woman. Very important. Okay? Such as if the woman is kind, if the woman is good with kids, or if she can bear children, or I mean, I would be here all day, but I just want to let you know that I'm not saying that beauty is the only asset. I'm saying it's the top one. And I'm saying that society is delusional about it, and society lies about it. And Black people probably lie about it and are delusional about it more than any other group of people. So some other assets that are important: how a woman dresses, the intelligence of a woman, how a woman keeps her house clean and her body clean, a woman's body, a woman's hair, what else? Where a woman lives, the kind of car she drives, how much she got in her bank account. Yes, those are all assets, but the number one asset is beauty. That is what people unconsciously value the most. Because here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing, and make sure y'all go and make donations this morning to either my Cash App or my GoFundMe. It's right there in the chat. It's right there in the chat. Here's the thing. The beauty of a woman. This is why what I'm saying is the truth. And y'all can disagree with me all day and all night. But if you really look at the empirical evidence, which I go based off of empirical evidence. I don't go based off of all this other foolishness of stuff that cannot be proven. I go off of empiricism. Simple as that. This is how I know that beauty is the most important asset and it trumps all the other assets, because it provides access for a woman, and it provides access to money, education, positions on your job, a nice car, a nice home, a man of means, whether it be your husband or your boyfriend. Your beauty is what can provide you access to the better or the finer things in life. Your beauty can get you in the door. You understand? You don't have to be necessarily a good person. You don't have to be, you don't have to have all those other assets. A lot of the times, you don't have to. I'm saying they are assets. But I'm saying if you don't have those assets, if you are considered pretty, beautiful by this society, your ass could get in the door. Y'all know. And one thing I get upset about is people lying. I just don't like when people, it ain't about agreeing with me. It's just don't lie. Don't lie. Let's be honest and tell the truth. And the prettiest women that are in society are the ones that get this access. And who are considered to be the most prettiest women? It ain't dark-skinned black women. It ain't black women. Facts. See, I'm not delusional. That's why y'all get upset with me, some of y'all. Y'all want me to come and give you some damn sugar water. I'm not giving you sugar water. I'm going to tell you the damn truth. I'm going to tell you the honest, straight up truth, because I've been truthful with myself. And as I've been truthful with myself, my life has gotten better. That's why I'm the damn dark-skinned activist. This is the reason why I'm the dark-skinned activist, because I told the damn truth about dark skin. And all you motherfuckers copying me. You're not me. You'll never be me. It's only one. I started this shit. You're not the motherfucking dark-skinned activist. Point is, I've been honest with myself. I've been honest. Make sure y'all like and share this video. If you can't donate, at least like the video. At least like the video and share it. Now, white women are at the top of this beauty hierarchy. I agree, Lisa B. Lisa B said beauty and youth. Oh, man, you combine that together, you definitely going to get in. You don't even got to be a good person. You don't got to be a good mother. You could be toxic. Let me get off here. Haitian, you can finna get off here. I'm going to block you because you're coming on here lying. You're coming on here talking about a person that has ripped me off and stolen from me for years. So I'm going to just block you because I'm not going to tolerate that this morning. I'm going to stay focused. I'm not going to come over here talking about people that have blatantly stolen and ripped off my work. Anybody you see talking about light skin and dark skin and colorism has stolen from Rashida Strober. Anybody that you see on YouTube talking about light skin and dark skin and colorism has stolen from Rashida Strober. White women enjoy the most privileges. Okay? White, blonde hair, blue-eyed women can get anything they want in this society. And I don't give a damn if they came from a trailer park. I don't care about that. It doesn't matter. I bet you that white woman with the blonde hair and the blue eyes that came from that trailer park, I bet you she'll get it faster than a dark-skinned woman. Don't lie, y'all, because it's very simple. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand this. She is considered to be the most beautiful in American society. And then you move on down to other, ethnicities of lighter skin, such as biracial mixed race people, Asian people, Hispanics. I'm talking about the lighter skin ones. I'm not talking about the darker ones now, because they're going to be at the bottom of the hierarchy, the beauty hierarchy. They're going to be on the bottom of these people. And then as you move down, you get into a darker skinned woman that's kind of mixed looking with so-called straight hair, like Chili from the group TLC, if they look like her, you know, as you kind of move down the spectrum, and then you go down and down and down, and you get down to the dark skinned, kinky haired women whose society, and especially in America, has put on the bottom. So when you look at the skin tone, what I'm saying is beauty is based on skin tone as well. That's a part of it. Okay. And so the darker you are, the less that beauty is an asset for you in American society. And the lighter you are, the more you are able to utilize beauty as an asset to get access. Remember, it's all about access. And it all boils down to, hold on, y'all, let me put my charger on here, economics. It all boils down to, you can use that beauty, that asset called beauty, for your economic, your personal economy, as I like to call it sometimes, your personal economy. That's what's going on. And I'm not saying here that dark-skinned women aren't beautiful. Let me just clarify this to y'all, because I don't want you to sit up here and think that I think that dark-skinned women are the most beautiful. That's what I think. To hell with what society says. I think that black dark-skinned women, and by the way, that person on the thumbnail, that's not me. Obviously, that's not me. That's just, sometimes, you know, you have to choose a thumbnail when you're doing your lives. So I just chose that thumbnail to denote what I want to express. And I feel that I'm expressing this the way this, I'm expressing it my way. It's my own interpretation. But that young lady on the thumbnail is not me. Okay. Y'all know how YouTube works. People use different pictures in their thumbnail to express what the live is going to be about. So anyway, I think that dark-skinned women are the most beautiful, but society, in American society, they don't operate that way. That's the thing. That's why I'm the dark-skinned activist, because I'm in contradiction. I'm in direct contradiction with what society, with what American society thinks. And I think that dark-skinned women should have the money and the privilege. You see, I'm not controlled by society. I can analyze society all day and all night, and I can operate within that society, but you're not going to control my thinking. Even though I know that this is your hierarchy, even though I know that beauty is an asset and that the lightest women with the lightest hair and the lightest eyes get the most out of that beauty asset, it doesn't mean that I buy into your thinking, even though you are practicing and giving privilege to the women that you consider to be the most beautiful. I say it's wrong, and I don't subscribe to it. So you can live in a society and not agree with that society. You can live in a society and function in that society and operate within the parameters of the society, because I can't help it. I was born in America. But when you grow up, you become an adult, you learn how to read, you learn how to think for yourself. You don't have to agree. And that's why I'm the dark-skinned activist. Understand, that's why that's at the core of why I'm the dark-skinned activist, because I am in direct conflict. And conflict is good. Conflict leads to solutions. I am in direct conflict with what society views as beautiful. And I take issue with giving only those individuals the most privilege. Dark-skinned women, you black men, and you better listen to me very carefully. You should be choosing dark-skinned women. You should be giving her money, providing her access to wealth, taking care of her, buying her a house, car, all that. And I'm not saying that the woman shouldn't do no work. That ain't what I'm saying. But these are the things that these men will go do for these light-skinned women. And when I say light-skinned, I'm talking about all ethnicities, all races. Because I get tired of sitting up here saying, well, white women, Asian women, Hispanic. So I'm going to lump them all together. Yes, I can do that. This is my interpretation. This is my worldview. This is my channel. So when I say light-skinned, I'm talking about white, Asian, Hispanic, any ethnicity that's not dark-skinned. These men will make sure these women get the best and that they're taken care of. I see it all the time. So why do you think that you're not supposed to do the same thing for dark-skinned women? Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. And dark-skinned women need to start demanding. that these men do it. And if they don't do it, then you need to get rid of them and find another one that will do it. Because trust and believe, dark-skinned women. These light-skinned women, and I'm not even mad at light-skinned women. Y'all swear up and down, I'll be mad with light-skinned women. Y'all swear up and down, but that's not it. What I'm upset about is judging me and basing my beauty and my ugliness on my skin tone. That's a problem. And then treating me differently. That's my problem, people. Why is that so hard to understand? Why deflect and say, oh, you don't like light-skinned women? That's a lie. You just want to avoid addressing the issue of privilege, of white privilege, of light privilege. I'm not going to let y'all do that. I'm the dark-skinned activist. I'm the dark-skinned activist. Why would I let you do that? Why would I let you try to say, you don't like light-skinned women, which is a lie, or you don't like non-dark-skinned women as a scapegoat, as an out? If I focused on that, then you'll be escaping your own darkism. And I'm not going to let you do that, because anybody that know me know I love every single human being. I don't care what color you are. White, black, purple, whatever. I love everybody. I'm a humanitarian. But everybody don't love dark-skinned people. Y'all have created the problem. I love how people love the victim blame and victim bash. You mad at me because I said I'm going to stand up with dark-skinned activism and provide a solution to the problem. Y'all, I have not gotten no donations, and I don't like that. Y'all need to donate. Thank you. Okay, just as I spoke, I got a donation. I want to say shout out to Ryan's Creek for your donation. I want to say shout out to Armand Davis for your donation. I appreciate that. And I want to encourage everybody on here to make a donation. Make a donation. Make a donation. I can't say it enough. Make a donation. The Cash App is right there in the chat. $rashidalala. $rashidalala. Once again, that's $rashidalala. Sora says, Rashida, Queen Almost Nefertiti, I'm putting your thing on the screen, was jet black and was called the most beautiful, and she wore braids and jewelry with real gold. That's how it's supposed to be. But guess what, Sora? The irony of it is the beauty situation for dark-skinned women that got flipped to where we're now at the bottom on the American hierarchy, as well as I believe the world hierarchy. We're at the bottom and the lightest woman is on the top. So what we have to do now is we got to dismantle that. We got to dismantle that hierarchy, because the hierarchy doesn't even make logical sense. When you start to really delve into history, you will understand that it is a black, dark-skinned, kinky-haired person that gave birth to humanity. And if you don't believe me, I always tell people to go do their own research. Do your own research. You're gonna find out that there are scholars who devoted their entire lives. People like Dr. Louis Leakey. People like Dr. Sheikh Anta Diop. Historians, anthropologists, archaeologists. These are learned, educated people. You can't discount the value of learned, educated people and their contribution to helping us to understand how we got here. You can't do that. You'd be a fool to do that. Only a stupid person would do that. And if you don't like their findings, you are free. You are free. You are absolutely free to go do your own research. Nobody's stopping you, but a lot of people are just lazy. Let's keep it real. A lot of y'all, especially with YouTube, the age of YouTube, you just want to sit here and watch video after video after video. You don't want to read. You don't want to read. You don't want to read, because guess what? Doing research requires that you actually read. Yeah, you have to read. You can go do observations of different communities around the world. You can go over to Africa and do some archaeological digging. You can go, but at the end of the day, you still got to go read. You got to go read the scholars. You're not going to just throw out all the work they did. But if you're an intelligent person, you would combine your own research along with the previous scholarly research, and you will come to a truthful conclusion, if you're an honest, decent human being. But truth is, people don't want to read. They feel more comfortable with watching a YouTube video. But I guarantee you, you're not going to get it all from watching no YouTube video. You're not. You're not. And I'm on YouTube saying this because I'm telling you the truth. Black, dark-skinned women gave birth to humanity. Black, dark skin with nappy hair. Black, dark skin with nappy hair. It wasn't a light-skinned person with straight hair. And I don't say that because I'm being mean. I'm dealing with what is factual. If it was proven that white, lighter skinned, so-called good-haired people gave birth to humanity, then guess what I would do? I would be honest enough to say that. That's not the case. It's the reverse. But dark-skinned Black women find ourselves in an ironic situation that even though our skin tone is the skin tone of the mother of human history, we cannot benefit. We are not considered to be beautiful. We cannot use the beauty asset to the fullest extent that a light-skinned or white woman or a light-skinned Asian or a light-skinned Indian or even a mixed-looking Indian that's darker but with straight hair. We can't use their privilege. Which brings me to one of the things that I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean. I'm being honest. I'm going to call you Sorry. I hope you don't mind me saying sorry because I can't really pronounce your first name unless I sat here and take time to do it, which I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to do. But no disrespect to you. But this, this brings me to the fact that this is the good part about the fact that dark-skinned women don't have access to that beauty privilege like a light-skinned woman does. We have to actually know what the fuck we're talking about. We have to actually be good at what we do. We have to actually do the work. Just to give you an example that I love to use, when I was in college, let's keep it real. In college, there's some people sleeping with other people, sleeping with the professors for grades and to get through. Okay, people do that. I didn't. I'm dark skinned. I got nappy hair, and I actually had to know what the fuck I was talking about. I have a master's degree in political science from the University of South Florida. I actually had to read. I actually had to come back and read. I'm talking about thick books that we had to read in a short amount of time and come back to class and debate. I remember when I was getting my master's degree, one of the things that I had to do is something called a thesis defense. And anybody that's gone to an accredited master's or doctoral program, you know what I'm talking about. If you're getting a master's degree, you have to do a thesis defense because what you're writing is called a thesis. And if you're getting a doctoral degree, it's called a dissertation. And what you've done is you basically wrote a book, but you've done a lot of research. After you've done that, after you wrote that thesis, after you wrote that dissertation, guess what you got to do? You got to go before. I had to go before 3 seasoned PhDs in the field of international relations and political science. Very intelligent people that have their PhDs, people that have been teaching for years, people that have written a lot of publications, people that have helped to write policy. I had to go before 3 PhDs of that caliber. Dr. Mbe Njo was one of them. Brilliant. It was 2 more PhDs. And I had to defend my thesis, which means I had to know what the fuck I was talking about in layman's terms. And I had to be able to, whatever they came at me with, I had to be able to answer it. I had to be able to dissect it. I had to be able to analyze it. I had to be able to defend my position and debate with these 3 seasoned PhDs, esteemed PhDs. I'm here. Hold on, y'all. Make sure y'all make a donation. Make sure y'all make a donation. The Cash App is $ rashidalala. Once again, $ rashidalala. I had to defend my thesis. I had to know what the fuck I was talking about. And I dealt with a lot of racism. I dealt with a lot of racism. I was fighting that too. Being a Black, dark-skinned woman. At that time, I was the only Black woman in the program. One of the professors on my thesis committee was Dr. Amen. Very esteemed professor of international relations. Dr. Conte Morgan, these people, like, you had to come with your shit or you weren't gonna get no degree. You can't, I couldn't fake it. I couldn't use pretty privilege. I had to actually know what I was talking about. I had to actually sit there and do all this research, do all this reading, researching the researchers, put all that together in a cohesive, synthesized, written document, and then come back and just go to verbal intellectual war. My point is dark-skinned women can't use this beauty asset. I had to use my fucking brain as an asset. In fact, I remember having to fight my way into the political science program. They turned me down. I couldn't go in there and say, "Ooh, look at me, I'm blonde hair and blue-eyed, I'm pretty. Look at me, I'm so pretty." Or I'm mixed race and you automatically deem me to be intelligent or cute. You subconsciously you like the way I look. So you equate that to some form of intelligence. You just let me on. I couldn't do that shit. I had to fight my motherfucking way in there because I knew that I was probably more intelligent and more diligent than 99% of the motherfuckers in there. You can't compete with me. You might think you can, but you're going to have a serious problem on your hand thinking that you're going to beat me intellectually in certain subject areas. You're not going to win because I'm coming full force. That's what dark-skinned women got to do. We have to really come with our shit. And that's the message to dark-skinned women. If you're listening to me and you're a young dark-skinned woman, you better know your shit. You got to have other assets. That's how you get in the door. Because these motherfuckers are so evil in this society. And again, I think you're the most beautiful, personally. But the way they got it set up and constructed is they don't. And so you got to work harder. You got to work harder. No, Dr. Conte Morgan didn't let me. You're wrong. Sorry. I had to work. I had to work. I had to read. I had to dissect. I had to analyze. I had to think. I had to use the brain that God gave me. That's how a dark-skinned woman got to do it. I had to study for hours. There was times where I don't even think I really watched television when I was an undergraduate and a graduate student. I was just reading and studying all the time and trying to fucking survive because nobody ain't gave me no money or no housing or no privilege or whatever because I was light skinned or white with good hair. And even when you work harder and you smarter than these motherfuckers, I ain't saying all non-dark people aren't smart. I'm just saying, even when you smarter as a dark-skinned person, you're more intelligent, you're more disciplined, you're more diligent, they'll still accept a non-dark one over you. All facts. I've seen this happen a million times. And of course, I'm exaggerating with a million times. Y'all know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Hard work is the way for dark-skinned women. Sorry, I don't know about hard work being the way for other group. I don't know. I'm not saying they don't work hard, but I'm saying it's 10 times harder for a dark-skinned person, a dark-skinned woman. And even when you're the pretty type of dark-skinned woman, because y'all say I'm ugly. People say I'm ugly. I don't give a fuck. Even when you're pretty, that pretty is not enough when compared to an ugly non-dark woman. You see, the beauty is based on the skin tone. People don't want to admit to that, but I'm only here to tell the truth. Hey, y'all could be upset. People be so mad with me, like I'm telling the truth. And Linda, you said a lot of dark-skinned women are mean and evil. I've seen them jump light-skinned women. Linda, a lot of non-dark-skinned women are mean, evil, manipulative, smile on your face, but they're nasty and toxic. I've seen that. And I've seen them jump on dark-skinned women. So we're even, Linda. That's not going to work on me. This whole narrative that y'all like to promote that dark-skinned women are mean and evil. I have seen some of the most evil women in the world who are not dark-skinned. And the shit that they've done, toxic, nasty, mean, manipulative as fuck. But some of you men, y'all will still deal with these women because they light-skinned. I've seen that, Linda. So if you're going to be honest, let's call it out all across the board. I'm not going to sit here and deny that there are not mean, evil, dark-skinned women. There are. So why deny that there are mean, evil, light-skinned women? Let's be honest. Let's not delude ourselves as Black people, because that's a part of the problem. A lot of us are very delusional and we like to lie. We like to lie to make ourselves feel good instead of admitting the truth. We'll say things like, I'm with her because she got a beautiful spirit. Or I'm with her because, I'm speaking in terms of when Black men will make justifications for why they're dealing with non-dark-skinned women. They'll try to explain it away by listing all the other characteristics that are not related to beauty, which is related to skin tone. But they're lying. They're not being honest, because there are a lot of dark-skinned women with those same characteristics, but you chose the non-dark-skinned woman first. And you chose, all things being equal, except for skin tone, you chose based on skin tone. Look, can we be honest, Black folks? Can we be honest? Lisa B, I don't disagree. In some instances, you are absolutely correct. But that's what I'm saying. Our Black men sometimes will give non-dark-skinned women a pass that a dark-skinned woman can't get. She got to come with it. She got to come with it. And if she doesn't come with it, they're gone. Sometimes these men, they just want to use dark-skinned women. After they done, dealt with the other, some of them will come back to dark-skinned women only to use you. So you got to be careful about that too. If you got some money, even if you ain't got no money, it could be something else about you that they want, that they feel like, I'm finna exploit this. But they would have never gave you a chance or never considered you. Yeah. This is how it is, y'all. This is how it is. And it's very sad. I'm not happy about this. I'm actually very saddened by this. Like, it's hurtful. It's painful. Let me put your comment up there on the board, Sora. You said, Rashida, I understand darkism better now because I realize the societal pressure is subconscious. That's the key. People are going around blatantly saying, dark-skinned black woman, you're ugly. Or white, light-skinned woman, you're so beautiful. They're not doing it in that fashion where it's just blatant in your face. But as Sora said, it's subconscious, but deep down, I know I want a dark black woman. The part that I'm honing in on, Sora, is it's subconscious. It's ingrained in the society. It's systemic. It's normalized. Well, sorry, that's a damn good question. Me and you don't really get along. You come on and be starting shit with me. But this morning, you're asking some very good questions. You said, in response to what I just stated, you said, so how can we control the subconscious? Well, white people have been controlling the subconscious for the longest. This is what I keep telling y'all. It's a variety of ways that they've done it. I mentioned one of the scholars that I do like. He is white. I don't care what color a scholar is. I can learn from anybody. Noam Chomsky. Noam Chomsky. I think he probably is retired because he's like probably in his 90s now. But Noam Chomsky, what I like about him is the book that he wrote. I believe he co-wrote the book. And that book is called Manufacturing Consent. I think I have talked about this before with you guys, but some of y'all maybe you didn't hear me or whatever. You didn't catch that part. But anyway, if you get a chance, because I'm answering your question now, sorry, about dealing with the subconscious. And this is just one answer. There's many other reasons why. But the book is called Manufacturing Consent and the Political Economy of the Mass Media. And one of the things I got from this book is that the media, unlike in countries where brute force is used by the government, America does not do that. America does not use brute force to control the populace. We don't do that in a democracy, a Republican democracy. We don't do that. We don't do that over here. What we do use is the mass media to control the subconscious. And it starts when a person is a baby, because guess what? They're going to watch TV. Now they're watching tablets, they phones, their mama give them tablets and phones, computers, all that stuff. All that stuff is media, social media. It's a new form of media control, mass media control. And that's one of the ways, because there's other ways, but that's one of the ways in which the subconscious is controlled. They say in advertising and marketing that you got to put out a message of, I think it's 7 times. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think it's 7 times to get these consumers to want to buy the product. That's working on the subconscious. That's the mass media working on the subconscious. So we have access to the internet nowadays, and we have, Black people can get in the mix by controlling some of this narrative, this mass media narrative, by utilizing social media, which is what I'm doing. I've been doing my plays for years. I told y'all, I've been a dark skin activist since 1998. I've started this light skin, dark skin conversation first. Everybody else is copying me. All facts. Okay, I got to throw that in there. But one of the ways that I deal with the subconscious is through the performing arts, writing a play about dark skin, writing a play about dark skin that deals with beauty issues, and performing it, because I already know this is going to get in the subconscious of the people that watch it. In the same way that if you watch a commercial, or if you watch a movie, or if you watch a television show, or if you go on social media and watch somebody's video and you see something promoted to you, it's going to get into your subconscious. Well, that's one of the answers. Understanding that the media influences subconscious behavior. That's why people run commercials and television ads, because they know they're going to influence your subconscious to go buy their products. What's wrong with Chomsky? Sorry. You said Chomsky. Oh, come on. The reason why I mentioned him is because I told you I don't discriminate when it comes down to intellectualism. I could learn from anybody, and I like scholars, even if I disagree with them. It's not about me agreeing with people. It's about me understanding. And if the scholar sets forth some type of theoretical construct or concept or framework that makes sense to me, I don't give a damn if they're pale or purple black. So it's not about the person's skin color to me. It's about their brain and what are they bringing to the table in terms of expanding my understanding of a certain intellectual topic. So what's the issue here? You think I just only read black scholars? I can't get a master's degree in political science by only reading black scholars. I read a whole bunch of the different political theorists, because that's what I had to do to get my degree. It doesn't mean I'm any less. That's another thing. Why do people think that black folks are only supposed to read and understand black folks? No. I was forced to read as a part of my master's degree program, as anyone knows or understands that's getting an advanced degree. You know, you're not going to just read black people. That's not the way it works. I had to read the political philosophies and the economic philosophies and theories of a wide range of people. We did a lot of Thomas Aquinas. That was one person. Trying to think of some people. John Locke, Rousseau. Some of y'all are familiar with these people. It doesn't mean that I'm kissing their ass, or I think that they are just like gods. That's not even it. It's you're actually forced to read the stuff if you want to graduate. That's how it goes. And I took it upon myself to take a course called Major Black Thinkers, because I wanted to balance and even it out. I want to know what everybody got to say. You know, I want to know what all groups of people got to say. It ain't just black people. That doesn't make me no less pro-black. You think that makes me less pro-black because I've read and listened to Noam Chomsky? I mean, seriously, do you think that makes me less pro-black because I've read the works of non-black people? That to me doesn't make any sense. And I have the Chairman Omali Ashatella, who was a member of the Uhuru movement. I have him to thank for that, because one of the things about him is we would read the political theory of people like Marx. Because you have to understand, And one of the ways that you understand is you read other people's thinking. That doesn't mean that you're going to subscribe to it and become a follower and agree with everything they say. Absolutely. I'm not even that type of person. I think for my damn self. I think for my damn self. I think for myself. But that doesn't mean that I didn't, one of the things I wanted to really understand is revolutions. One of the books I read that I thought was phenomenal in helping me to understand, even though some of the stuff I didn't agree with the writer, the professor I had, the book was called The Making of Iran's Islamic Revolution. So I wanted to understand the Iranian Revolution as it related to, I don't know, the Russian Revolution or the French Revolution or the American Revolution. What's the fucking problem? What's the fucking problem? Now I gotta cuss because you're not making sense. You're not making sense. It's not about me looking at these people as my hero. It's about me. First of all, like I said, I was a political science major and a history major. My bachelor's is in history and my master's is in political science. First of all, that was a part of the required reading. First of all. So, I mean, unless I wanted to just say, fuck this shit, I don't want a degree, then I chose not to read the stuff. That's stupid. Why would I do that? Like, let's make it make sense. In order to understand where we're at now, folks, we have to understand where we came from. And that's cliche-ish, but it's the truth. You're not going to be able to get it. That's why I said, when I first started this live, I already said that scholars have proven that black dark skin gave birth to humanity. What? So you got to start with where it came from, the black dark skin, and work your way on up to how we got to the point of where we're at today. That's called an understanding of history. Researching history, and out of history, you begin to understand political systems. Because these people, humans, develop political systems. That's what they damn do. Humans do that, no matter what color. So I'm not picking and choosing here. I'm dealing with the human experience. Understand me very clearly. Understand me very clearly. I hate when black people come at me with that bullshit. That's another form of darkism. You think because I'm a black, dark-skinned person that I can't read motherfucking Thomas Aquinas? You think I'm not going to read Marx? You got me fucked up. You think I'm not going to read Engels? I've read those people. But you think I'm stupid, huh? You motherfucker. Let me cuss now because you're fucking insulting me. Who the fuck are you to tell me that I can't read MIT? I think he taught at MIT for a long time. Professor Noam Chomsky. I can read whoever the fuck I want to read. Don't mean I ain't read Chancellor Williams. Don't mean I don't adore Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, who's brilliant as fuck. One of the most brilliant scholars, black, white, or purple, that I've ever read in my life. Get the fuck out of here with that. Y'all insulted me this morning. Don't do that. Because you're doing the shit that I experienced when I was in graduate school. And that shit does set me off on people. I'll let's get rid of all this fucking scholarly intellectual shit. Let me just cuss you the fuck out. Because I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm going to get in my emotions then. Because I can go either way. We can go the corporate route. The corporate, calm, intellectual route. Bougie route. Or bitch, I could get ghetto and hood on your bitch ass. Which one you want? Well, sorry, I'm not as some scholars, sorry, will impact your worldview more than others. And Chomsky over Aquinas and Locke impacted my worldview based on the things that I experience around me more than others. Same thing with Marxism. I'm not a Marxist, but it makes sense to help me to understand the political, social, and economic, especially the economic situation of oppressed people, which would include Black people. So that's why. What's the problem? Let me get off that, because you make it you. I think you're doing this on purpose. To some of y'all come on here on purpose with a bunch of damn foolishness to try to make me mad and upset, and that's straight bullshit. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't even be thinking like that. But I believe it's because I'm a dark-skinned Black woman. I can get hood and ghetto because I came from the motherfucking hood and a motherfucking ghetto. I sure can. But let me put that on the screen because I'm going to address that. I can get hood and ghetto. I sure can. That's a part of me. And what? I don't care. I'm not ashamed of it. And where did hood and ghetto come from? Who created the fucking hood and ghetto? We can take it back to the political, the socioeconomic, and the political situation that Black people have been placed in as a result of racism, darkism, etc. These motherfuckers created this hood and this ghettoism that you're talking about. So it's still all a part of the same intellectualism, if you want. Cussing and me carrying on and getting loud, motherfucker, that's all a part of the same intellectual process, the historical intellectual process that I'm sitting up here talking about. It's no different. You doing this to me because I'm dark skinned. You saying this stuff to me because I'm a dark skinned Black woman. But I bet you if I was a light skinned Black woman speaking the same way, y'all motherfuckers would be on here praising this shit. Now see, I'm getting mad. I'm getting emotional and mad. You done pissed me off. So I'm about to get the fuck up off here because I don't want to be cussing and carrying on and having a bad day because you have really made me. I'm also very emotional. I'm a logical person. I'm an intellectual person, but I'm also emotional. I can get into my feelings and get mad. And when I start to get in my feelings and get mad, I have to walk away from motherfuckers. I have to go. I have to get the hell on. I have to get the hell on. But before I get the hell on, y'all make sure y'all make a donation to my Cash App, which is $rashidalala. $rashidalala. Once again, that's $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. Go make a donation. Also, I'm trying to get to my short-term goal on my GoFundMe. I'm $600 away. Just $600 away. So please, someone go make a donation. I'm gonna drop that link. I'm gonna drop that link in the chat right quick. Well, I don't have no damn inner mental peace. And I don't think you're being sincere, sorry. I think you coming on here and trying to get me going and upset. I honestly don't think you're being sincere. I'm not you. I don't know you personally, but I don't believe you because based on our interaction previously, you do stuff like this. So I believe you. I actually believe you're doing it on purpose, and I don't believe you care about my mental stability and my peace. I don't believe that people in general in America care about the mental stability and peace of a dark-skinned Black woman. That shit is fucking laughable. You making me laugh this morning. That's fucking comedy. Nobody cares about the mental stability of a Black dark-skinned woman or I don't understand that. I don't understand that. You don't care. You don't give a damn. You don't give a damn. I'm too Black for you to give a damn about my mental health and my mental stability and my inner peace. That's laughable. That's a joke. I don't believe. Now you claiming that your wife is darker than me. People will say anything. Prove it. Okay, if your wife is darker than me, get on camera with you and your wife. Because I don't know how you look. You're using somebody else's avatar. I don't know how you look. If your wife is darker than me, then I'll take back everything I just said. If you prove that your wife is darker than me, then I have to take back everything I said regarding the part about not caring about the mental well-being of a dark-skinned Black woman, the peace, the inner peace. I have to take back all that stuff I said. But you got to prove it though, because I don't know who you are. I don't know how you look. I don't know you. I don't know. But everybody know how I look. Everybody know I come on camera. Everybody know I travel around the country I show face. I fucking show face all the fucking time. But I don't know you. I don't know you. Prove it. Other than that, to me, you lying. Until you prove it, you're not being honest. Prove it. Once again, the Cash App is $Rashidalala. Because some of y'all are trying to take me off my focus on my fundraising. That pisses me off too. Because I be want to talk about my fundraising. And I think some of y'all don't want me to get to my goals. So you'll sit there and start some shit with me. That's why I'm going to stop reading the chat. And you'll come in there and you'll start saying something to try to take me off of talking about my GoFundMe and my fundraisers and why I'm raising funds and why I deserve. I'm not going to let you do that. So my last thing before I get off here, I'm going to talk about my fundraising. Everybody knows that I've been in a 2.5-year legal battle with a person that stalked and harassed me on social media. That's why I'm raising funds for that particular issue, because I've had to spend money and I've incurred literally thousands of dollars of legal expenses. And so I'm still raising funds. So please make sure you go and donate. And of course, if you got something out of what I say, if you enjoy listening to me, you should be donating. That's another thing. Y'all get a lot of value and enjoyment. I know YouTubers are on here by our own free will, but we're still giving content. We're still providing a service and giving content. I think that you should, if you enjoy it and if you get something from it, I think you should take the time to donate. Knowing that the YouTubers such as myself, who's actually put in the work and not coming on here lying and making up shit and just talking, that I've actually done the work and I'm in need of the funds, you should donate. So there's 3 platforms you could donate on. I got my PayPal. I don't know if a lot of people are still using PayPal, but my PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, that's icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. My Cash App is $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. Once again, that's $Rashidalala. And all this information is in the description. It's all in the description to my lives that I do, or you can go to my website. The website can be reached. Whatever you want to type in is fine with me. thecharcoalbrand.com, thecharcoalbrand.com, or darkskinactivist.com, which a lot of more people are probably familiar with, because I always say darkskinactivist.com. So you can use that. And if you scroll down, you're going to see that I have the Cash App and the PayPal is right there. Another way that you can donate is by going to my GoFundMe. My GoFundMe is easy to find by simply Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe, and it's going to pop right up. So please consider making a donation today to either the Cash App, the PayPal, or the GoFundMe. I would prefer that you donate to the Cash App simply because it's just a lot more easier. And the funds will get right to me quicker, and I would really appreciate that. But I mean, wherever you decide to donate, I will be very, very grateful and very, very appreciative and very, very thankful. And before I leave, I'm just dropping the links to the GoFundMe, and I'm dropping my Cash App again. The Cash App is $Rashidalala, $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. And so thank y'all for listening. Please make a donation. Please like and share. And I will talk to y'all again soon.